Caro, Cabo family, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. We are giving honor to Olodumare, the ancestors, and all of our Orisha. It is the Shongo Kawo. And Oya, give thanks, drop a comment, let us know you're with us. Like, share, and subscribe. Blue, Alafia, Neo, blessings, Efuntola, Boato, Rhonda, Lafia, Rejai, blessings and light to you. If I can me, Oloruko me, glad to have you here, Boato, Andrea, Omo me, Boato. Denise, blessings to you. Allison, brother Dr. Billy, good morning. Yes, we embrace ease. Give thanks. Naila, Obato, Asore, Mori Wofun. Yadira, good morning, Obato, Pafumike, Omomi, good morning. Too blessed to be stressed. You know we are. London, blessings. Anna, B-Style, Queen, May, Ifa, Sade, Oboato, Asori, Wori Wofun, Efundele, James, Oboato, Asori, Wori Wofun, Auntie Franita, blessings and more blessings. Laura, good morning. Ayomi, my joy, blessings and love to you. Good morning. Baba Oshosti, Caro, blessings. Hunter, Dr. Malika, Harry. Hey, we give thanks and praise. We are grateful to be together. Once again, we are grateful to be with one another. I am grateful to be with you. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, PhD. I'm so blessed. I'm so honored. I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy. I'm so glad in my spirit to be with you. Yes, you. Adeola, mommy, blessings. Auntie Menhati, good morning. Donnell, blessings to you. Charisma. And Yetunde, blessings to each and every one of you who has joined us this morning for Orisa Prayer and Meditation, where we are giving honor to all of our beloved divinities. And we know that it is exciting on Ose Shongo Kawo Kabiesi and Oya Shongo Okoya, the husband of Oya. Let's not forget that she's the one that is centered in that. Yes, and we give thanks for them both, our divine couple. Who brings us change, who brings us confidence, who brings us energy, who brings us strength, who brings us all kinds of transformations. We just give thanks for the both of them. We give thanks for everything that they represent for us, and we are grateful to be together today. So for blessings, Mahogany, Alafia, Ni, Pauline, good morning. Good morning, Lauren, King Tone. Blessings. Yes. It's always so good to be together and to get to share in the goodness, to share in the blessings, to share in the love, to share in the peace. Remember this year, what are we doing? We are embracing ease. Go on and drop that in the chat. I embrace ease. I need you, blessings, Brenda, Ja Lux, to be saying that each and every day. Asia, blessings to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Baba, blessings. Sharon, good to see you. Yes, listen, we are embracing ease in 2025. It's live in 2025. I see y'all. Yes, we are embracing ease. I need y'all to be saying that every day and to make sure That you are reminded. And listen, I need it to not just be a statement either, right? I need you to recognize when you're not embracing ease, when you're making things more complicated, and shift them on. And I've had to do that. I'll be preaching to myself. So there's been a couple of moments this week where things were going and I was trying to do something and I realized, I said, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. 2025 is for embracing ease. So let me embrace ease and do this the easeful way, right? Easeful doesn't mean easy per se, right? It doesn't mean that we don't step up to challenges, but it does mean that we recognize, that we recognize when we are not doing things in a way that could be more easeful, right? When we making things too complicated, or we making things too difficult. Blessings, Ashley. Give thanks, give thanks. So we embracing ease all year. All right, come on, Too Blessed. Got it on the laptop. That's right. Put it as your background. Let it permeate, right? Print it out. Make it cute, right? Write it on the blackboard if you're a teacher or somebody that got a blackboard, right? Like really bring it into your person and remind yourself, right? In those moments, especially when you get into a difficult moment, if something is happening, Soul Galaxy, Erin, blessings, if something is happening that feels stressful, like just take that step back. I embrace ease. Is there something I can do to make this easier, right? Am I making it too complicated for myself? Come on, Funlayo, we making it cute. We keeping it easy. We keeping it cute. Ashe, 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 ashe. So the story I had to share with you today, it's a little intense. It's a little bit intense. It's not about Shango or Oya, but it is about the ram, the Akbo. We've got a lot of stories about this ram. This ram be doing some things. But this story that comes from Ogbe Osa tells us about how the ram became the chosen sacrificial animal for Shango and others, for the ancestors, how the ram began being sacrificed. Mm-hmm. And so this story is telling us about what happens, what happens when we don't keep it cute, when we don't. Of course, as we learn in many of our stories, Brother Aaron, yes, we're embracing ease. As we learn in many of our stories, a part of embracing ease is doing what we've been told to do through Ebo, not doing it halfway or part way. And several of the stories I'm noticing, this is, as I'm saying this, I'm noticing that several of the stories that I've told recently have been about only doing part of the work, right? About doing certain parts of our Ebo and not doing others, or not remembering or embracing the things that are behavioral changes in us, right? And so this story talks about someone named Iki. Iki. And Iki was sleeping one night. This is Obeosa. Iki was sleeping one night and had a dream that something bad was going to happen to him. And he woke up out of his sleep feeling a little startled and was like, wait a minute now, what is going on? That dream was a little crazy. Blessing, Tashta. That dream was a little bit crazy. And so, I need to go get divination. Listen, you know what to do when some crazy stuff start happening. Gain their blessings, right? Go get some divination and see what's happening with this dream, because that was kind of unpleasant. Somebody out to get me. Somebody is out to get me. And so Iki went for divination, and the Odu of Ogbe Osa was revealed. And the Babalawo told Iki that yes, in fact, some negative energy was coming for him, but that he could avoid it fairly simply by making the prescribed Ebo. And importantly, come on, we be missing the most important part, right? We be doing all the yakking and yakking, that we be doing all the jumping up and down, turning around, spilling gin on the ground, all of that. But the most important part, the Babalawo said, the most important part is that you should never, number one, you should never take cola nut from anybody. That's number one. And number two, if somebody's calling you from outside your house, you should never go outside to meet them. Let them come knock on the door. Let them come inside. But don't go outside right? Somebody, you know, and y'all know New York, right? Nobody at your window talking about you're. Don't be going outside for that. Let them come in. Let them knock on the door like they got some sense, right? And so Iki said, yes, I understand, and went home and did the sacrifice and did everything that was prescribed to do. At the same time that this was happening, the ram, Agbo, was in Orun, in the spiritual realm. And the children of Olodumare were looking to have a party for Olodumare and to celebrate. And they wanted a big sacrifice. And they said that they wanted to sacrifice Iki. They wanted Iki. They had heard that Iki was so juicy. They had heard that Iki was so, you know, delectable that they wanted to offer Iki, that very same Iki, the one who had just gone to get divination, they wanted him as the sacrifice for Olodumare. And the ram said, Iki, Iki is my friend though. You want what? You want to sacrifice him. Wow, that's crazy. And they said, he's your friend. He's your friend. Well, maybe you could help us to capture him. The ram said, that's my friend. How is it that I should be the one to go and capture him? And they said, well, you know, if you do, I mean, you know, Iki, he might be nice, but, you know, if you do go and capture him for us, then you will be very exalted. You will have a place of honor. You have a place of prominence. We're going to give you all the jewels. We're going to give you all the money. We're going to give you all the everything that you could ever want. If you would go and capture Iki for us. And Agbo said, God, you know, they be tempted. Listen to the story, right? Because it's the people who's close to us who will be used to be our downfall many, many times. Many times. People who ain't close to us can't even get close enough to do nothing. But it's the ones who are close to us. So Agbo said, you know, I mean, I like Iki and all of that. We cool and all of that. But all these riches and all these accolades and all of that, it sound real good. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, okay, let me go ahead. Well, let me, you know, Iki really loves cola nuts. So why don't you give me a big calabash filled with cola nuts, and that's all I'm gonna need to go ahead and get Iki. And the Agbo said, and the children of Olodumare said, okay, good. A bowl of cola nuts, that ain't nothing. Here you go. Bow. They gave the Agbo the bowl of cola nuts, and the Agbo went off to Iki's house. When the Agbo got to Iki's house, he stood outside and he started to call, Iki! Iki! Ooh, ooh, Iki! Come on outside, bruh. Come outside. Come play. Let's chill. Let's rock. Let's eat some cola nut. Let's commune. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it. And upon hearing Agbo calling Iki from outside, Iki looked out and said, oh, it's the homie, right? It's the homie, Agbo outside calling me. All right, let me go get me, you know, let me go chill with Agbo. And just as he reached for the door, his wife came. It's always the wife reminding of the duties. The wife said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you not tell me that the Babalawo told you never to go outside if it is somebody's calling you from outside? Didn't you also just tell me that the Babalawo told you not to take kola nut from anybody? And Iki said, nah, but that's my homie though. That's, come on now. The Babalawo wasn't talking about Agbo. Agbo's my homie. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Famous last words. I'll be right back. So Iki goes outside. And as soon as he gets outside, should have listened to the Wi-Fi, Kimmy. As soon as he gets outside, Agbo says, oh, you know, it's so good to see you. They give daps pounds, bap, 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 bap. You know what I'm saying? Dap it up. And Agbo says, yeah, I got your favorite right here. I got red and white cola nuts. You know what I'm saying? They juicy. Matter of fact, I got them straight from Orun. They came straight from the heavenly realm. You know what I'm saying? They ready. They the best cola nuts ever. And Iki said, really? Heavenly realm, you got these from Orun self for me. My friend, this is how I know you are my true Ore, my Ore Atata. Thank you so much. And just as Iki reached in mm, to take the kola nut, Agbo clamped down the lid of the calabash over Iki and captured him inside of the calabash and began to run off to Orun to take Iki to be sacrificed. Iki was inside the calabash knocking. Pop, 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 pop. Aye, come on, Agbo, what is happening? This is not a nice game that we are playing. Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? What's going on? And then Iki remembered the dream. That someone was coming for him, that something bad was going to happen, that he should never take calling up from anyone, that he was never supposed to go outside when somebody called him. And he said, oh, snap. You know, when you realize you messed up, right? When the eyes get big, like, oh, for our blessings. When you realize you done messed up and the eyes get big and you're like, oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. When the math start mathing and the calculations start, you say, wait a minute. I just had did all the things that if I had told me not to do. All right, help. Man down 1026. Listen, I need help right now. And Iki realized what was happening and he began to chant, Afefelele awo isalu aye, efufulele awo isalu orun, bongo onagbamo ilese, sumo siwaju kere, 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 kere. Began to chant this verse from Ogbe Osa. And just as he began to chant the verse, the afefe, he was calling on the wind. The afefe, the afefe, the afefe began to blow. And it blew the calabash out of the Agbo's hand. And the calabash fell, and Iki quickly escaped and placed the lid back on before the Agbo could see that he had escaped. And the Agbo picked up the calabash and shook it and heard brass chains rattling, which were the brass chains that Iki had around his wrist, that were a part of the abo that Iki had been wearing. And he heard the brass chains rattling, and he assumed that Iki was still inside of the calabash. And so he ran quickly. He ran all the way back to Orun. He said, I got him. I got Iki in here for y'all. Look, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for my accolades. I'm ready for my money. I feel a little bit bad because I told y'all this is my homie, but you know, I'm ready for everything y'all got for me. So let's go. You know what I'm saying? I got it for you. And they said, Agbo, you have done very well. Let us see this Iki. Let us see this Iki. And they opened up the calabash, and Iki was not inside. Hey! Iki was not inside. Instead, it was only brass chains. It was only brass chains. And they said, Agbo, how can you insult us like this? And the Agbo looked and said, what do you mean? He said, what do you mean? He's not inside. Well, I just captured him myself. What do you mean? I heard the brass chains rattling that he had on himself. They said, no, the only thing in here is brass chains. And in fact, brass chains are even a taboo for us. So we feel like you are even trying to insult us. Not only did you not do, Orlando, blessings, did you not do what was prescribed for you to do, not only did you not do it, but also now you've insulted us because you've brought us our taboo. Hey, Agbo. Well, anyway, you two are looking very plump. You're looking very nice. So, since you couldn't bring Iki, yes, Mia, now it is you who we will use for sacrifice. So, it's okay. Not all is lost. It's you who will be used. And so they sacrificed the Agbo. they began to eat the meat, and they found that it was so very succulent, so very succulent. And so they said, from now on, it is Ogbe who we will be using for sacrifice. Denise went from Ogbe to Ebo. Come on. I love it. Yes. And from that time till this time, it is the Ogbe and not the human being that has been used for sacrifice. Hey, Ashe, we give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for. We give thanks for not being the sacrifice. Listen, none of us will ever be the sacrifice. We give thanks. 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 So many lessons here. So many lessons here. Listen, so many lessons. First lesson is that we need to listen and do our ebos completely. Don't only do the sacrificial part. Don't only do the material part. Don't only do the part that the priest does for us. We have to do our ebos completely. We have to remember everything that is said, because many times it's the small thing, right? The small thing. Don't go outside when somebody calls you outside. Don't wear clothes with holes in it. Don't wear stripes. Don't whatever, right? Something small could be what really leads to the downfall. You don't know. Here's the thing, right? Part of having faith and part of walking this path is doing things when we don't know why. You don't know why, right? Spirit is doing something for you. You don't know why you are being shown a particular path. You don't know why, right? You're being told to do things a certain way. Maybe that day that you're told not to wear stripes, right? And you go out and say, well, what's so big deal about wearing stripes? And that day you get mistaken identity with somebody else who was also wearing stripes, right? Maybe you are told that you're not supposed to eat a certain thing. You ain't supposed to eat no chicken. Come on, hello, somebody. We know all the craziness that's happening with the chicken right now. And the reason why, right, is because then you see on the news that there's an outbreak of salmonella, bird flu, whatever it might be. And that's why Ifa had already told you, don't be messing with no chicken, right? So we don't know what the reasons are. And it is the small things. It's the small things. It's the small things. We don't know, right? Changing the water on our altars. We might be walking out the door and notice that water low and stop to change it. And that 5 minutes, we avoided an accident on the road. Come on, somebody. Y'all not hearing me. Listen, you don't know the smallest things, right? The smallest things could be the things that save us from being the sacrifice. Listen, the small things can be the things that save us from being the sacrifice. So do your rituals consistently. Do your rituals completely. Don't just count on the big parts. Do the little parts too. That's number one. Number two, of course, and I saw my goddaughter say it up above, quoting our ancestor Bob Marley, it's the ones who are close to us. It's the ones who are close to us. It's the ones who are close to us who have the most power to hurt us. Unfortunately, right? That's the unfortunate reality of life. Somebody who doesn't know us, somebody who does it that we don't like, who's an enemy, they will never be the one who will be able to get close to us to do anything to us. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be somebody who's close, somebody who we trust, somebody who we're gonna say, oh nah, but that's the homie. That's so-and-so. Right? They would never. Yes, they would. Trust me. Ask me how I know. Yes, they would. Right? And so we understand that, listen, we pray for protection. And we listen to what we are told, and we don't put nothing past nobody. Right? We give thanks because true friends are a gift and a treasure, but understanding as well, right? That when we make ourselves vulnerable, right, there is a possibility of us being hurt, and we can never put anything past anyone, because no matter how much they love us, no matter how much they love us, no matter how much they love us, they gonna love them more, right? And they're gonna be in their own self-interest before they are in our self-interest, right? And so understand, right? And it's okay. That's the thing. It's okay. We don't have to make that say that, oh, we don't want to have any friends because we can't trust people and none of that. But we keep our eyes open and we keep our hearts open and we understand that at any time we might have to switch, that we might have to lean on spirit as opposed to leaning on that person we've been leaning on, right? Because people can switch up. That's just it. Envy is human nature. And it's nothing that you did wrong, right? But it is what it is. And so just recognize that when the Ebo says, or when the divination says, don't do X, they talking about everybody. Okay, and especially the ones who are close. And thirdly, there's many points we could make, but I'm gonna just stop at 3. Third point is you don't get nowhere betraying your people at the same time, right? While people will betray us, they will not get far. Hey, they will never be able to make us the sacrifice. They will never be able to take us down. The traps they set for us, they will fall into themselves. The evil they plan for us will go back on them. We are returning to sender each and everything that anybody has set for us. The traps that they have set for us will turn back on themselves. The fate that they plan for us will be their own fate. Come on, somebody, listen. Because we are people of spirit, because we are protected, because we do our ebos, because we do listen to what spirit is telling us to do. So we don't have to fear, because we know that even when they decide that they're going to turn and they're going to act funny and they're going to be brand new, that there's nothing that they can do, because we are divinely protected. That even in those moments, come on, Constance, when we have not listened to the prescription fully, even in those moments, when we haven't been fully obedient, spirit will still be there. The afefe of Oya, I saw that you said that, Adeola. The afefe of Oya will be there to change the situation for us. Ashe, 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 ashe. When we walk with Iwapele, when we walk with good character, we will always, always, always be favored by our divinities. Ashe, 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 ashe. Our power statement for today: I will not be the sacrifice. I will not be the sacrifice. I will never, be the sacrifice. Come on, Ayana, we're returning it to sender. Anybody who wants to capture me in a calabash, anybody who wants to make me the sacrifice, they themselves will become the sacrifice themselves. Ashe, 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 ashe. Yes, Efuntola, we will not be the sacrifice. Miss B, Denise, Rhonda, we will never be the sacrifice. Efundele, Naila, we will not be the sacrifice. Adeola, Adeshina, we will never. Too blessed. Ifashade, Donnell, we will not be the sacrifice. Nia, Allison, Sharon, Yadira, Lady K, we will never. Ambi Blue, we will never be the sacrifice. Kirsten, Stephanie, never will we be the sacrifice. Constance, I said, Baba Oshosi, we will never be the sacrifice. Ifa, Fimo Bay, Aaron, Laura, Efuntola, Barry, we will not. Never, not ever. My joy, Ayomi, Asia, Ifakemi, we will never. And Bliss, we will never. Fayemi, we will never. We will never. Ashley, Fafumi K, Brother Billy, we will never. J-Mac, we will not ever. Harry, Tanya, Ifayemi, Menhati, we will not never ever. Charisma, Ashley, we will not never. Queen May, we will not never ever be the sacrifice, because we do our Ebo, and because we have the protection of spirit. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Woo! We know, our precious element that keeps us cool, calm, and collected, that keeps us flowing, nourished, hydrated. As we walk towards our destiny, as we move away from ever, ever, ever ever, Dr. Zaleka Kehinde, from ever being the sacrifice. We will never do it, Brenda. We will never be it. We will never be it. Efuntola, we will never be it. Listen, especially right now, especially when folks is trying to capture us and sacrifice us. We will not. We will never be the sacrifice. They done been trying to do it to us for a long time. Never ever will we be. Ashe, 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 ashe. Yes, this precious element of water. We know that what to share fellow we omilo alo. If we won't go wash, yes, it's water we go use. Share fellow sebe omilo alo. If we won't cook soup, hey, it's water we go use. We say omi tutu, ashe tutu, ana tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo egun, tutu bobo risha, tutu emio, tutu bobo wa, tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori. Yes, now we know what Ifa says, that if we need a house, hey, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need that money, yeah, you know we've gotta ask our ori. Because it is only through Ori, it is only through our lens of consciousness and conscious and understanding that we are able to recognize and utilize. Gotta recognize it to utilize it. Recognize and utilize our blessings. It is only through Ori that we will be reminded to fully do our EPO, to fully listen to the messages that we've been given, so that we will never, ever be the sacrifice. Mojuba Olodumare, Aba aterere kaiye. Mojuba ti wojo, mojuba ti oru, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba rumila eleri bin. Mojuba ibarumole ojukotu, mojuba ibarumole ojukosin. Mojuba okame ni iri nwoiru mole, mojuba akoda, mojuba sheda, mojuba rebele tufe, mojuba wani afinju eye, mojuba egungu ile. Praise and exaltation on all of the enlightened ancestors. We give thanks and we give praise. Call your ancestors. Egungun bawashe. Egungun bawashe. Iba egungun mope. Egungun bawashe. Baba ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìyá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lábo ká tó boríṣà. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀, and it is ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and we give praise. Adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́ o. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wanala Seku, Mojuba Bobo Borisha, Mojuba Tesho Daranika and Lo Soro, Mojuba Baba Biobata La Epa, Baba Rubo Epa, Orisha Wepa Mole Baba, mi Mojuba Shunyere, Mojuba Shango Kawu Kavi, Si Mojuba Gunye Momari Wogum Bemio Bio Shebenia Coco, Mojuba Shosio de Mata, Mojuba Mobeji, Mojuba Egbe, Mojuba. Olokun, Molagba, Banani, Bobo, Orisha, Kinkamashe. We know means may no harm, hurt, or danger come, and we say Kinkamashe and the name of anyone we want to bring into the sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to pray for yourself. Kinkamashe mio. Kinkamashe mi, kosi iku, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi idina, kosi wahala rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice, whether live or later. We say, Funwani Bobo Ire, bring us all blessings. Funwani Orire, Funwani Ilera, Funwani Alafia, Ire wo, Ire omo, Ire, Aikukun Bobo wa, Asheo, Asheo, Asheo. So, Iba Eshu, Adupwe. Roo! Adupwe. We give thanks and we give praise. Yes, we are so grateful. Ashe. Woo! Yes. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. We are grateful. We are grateful. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Aaron, for getting the giving started this morning. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now that we have called out to the heavens, it's time for us to listen to that sound that's deep in our heart, to go to that place where only we in spirit reside. Ashe, ashe. I want to invite you to come with me and go behind your eyes. Gently close them. And begin breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth, allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye, allowing it to grow fainter and paler, until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white for a few moments as a wave of relaxation rolls down your body. From your head, it rolls down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms, down your legs, into your feet. You are relaxed. Tension is released. You feel a wave of empowered ashe flow back up through your feet, up your legs, up your torso, out your arms, to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized and empowered. We bring our attention to our outward breath as we prepare to release those things that no longer serve us in this moment. We breathe out stubbornness. We breathe out carelessness. We breathe out anxiety. We breathe out pain. We breathe out shame. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. Breathe it out. I breathe out. Stated. I breathe out. Breathe it out right now. Let it go. And now that we have made some room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We show our teeth, activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads as we breathe in. Ire bobo. All blessings. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in discipline. Yes. We breathe in obedience. We breathe in joy. Yes. We breathe in satisfaction. Yes. We breathe in goodness. Yes. Every good thing, all that we need is contained in our next breath. Breathe it in. I do puedo. I do puedo. I do puedo. I fẹ́ fẹ́ ń fẹ́. I fẹ́ fẹ́ ń fẹ́. I do puedo Ṣàngó. I do puedo Ọya. We give thanks for your working together to bring goodness into our lives. We pray for the strength and the confidence to claim our blessings. Mi alado. Goyo debole. Mi alado. Goyo debole. Titi lai. Ye Ṣàngó Bakoso. Emi alado. Goyo debole. Titi lai ye shongo bakoso Emi alado koyo demole Emi alado koyo demole Titi lai ye shongo bakoso Titi lai ye shongo bakoso We give thanks and we give praise. We are strong and confident. All things work in our favor. Ashe. 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 Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1, 2, and 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Let your shoulders roll in gentle circles forward and back. Let your head fall from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. Finally, the eyes. Those precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Ashu, Ashu, Ashu. So, Ibaishu. I do way, I do way, I do way, I do way, I do way. Welcome back. We give thanks pray that that journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. We will never be the sacrifice. We will never be the sacrifice. We pray for all goodness to be with us, to be protected by all of our divinities today, tomorrow, and always. Remember that the sacrifice and the work that we do today is not only for today, it is also for tomorrow. The work that we do today carries us through the next today and the next today and the next today. Ashe. So glad to know you're feeling at peace, Sharon. Thank you all. Ayomi, Lauren, blessings. We give thanks. Starlit, we lift you up and we pray for you to be open to feeling the love of your ancestors and the love of the Orisha, and importantly, the love of the community and your people. Glad to have you with us. Adeshina, Fakemi, Queen Kamisha. So welcome. You're so welcome. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you are always lovingly welcome to participate in the ministry of giving, which you can do right here on YouTube using the super stickers. You can also do so via Cashapp, $IyaFunlayo, at Ase Ire for Venmo, and using the email address funlayo@aseire.com for PayPal and Zelle. We give thanks and we are so grateful as always for all of the givers. We pray for your gifts to multiply and return. And as always, we remind you that the most important and precious thing that you have is not your money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention, that tea. So don't go spilling your tea everywhere. You're here, let it sip it slow. Let it get sipped slow. And only in places and with people who uplift you. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you for your gifts, Auntie Franita. Thank you, Adeshina. Thank you, Oshara, for your gifts. We are so grateful and thankful. Thank you for those congratulations, Aaron. Yes, we are grateful now that the book, The Wisdom of Ifa, is out in the world. I am so happy to have been a part of it. If you haven't heard about it, check out, I will definitely send out an email announcement, but I do have the link and a discount code on both my Instagram and also my Facebook. So if you are following me on Facebook and Instagram, then definitely go ahead and you can check out the link and get the discount code there. Ashe. And thank you to all of you who have already gotten the book and are reading it. I'm so excited to share more with you about it. Ashe. Rhonda, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. We will never be the sacrifice and we will not spill our tea. Laura, sending you lots of prayers, lots of hugs and just upliftment. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Bliss. Thank you all. Thank you all. You know what I want you to do now, family? I want you to go and be great. If you are new to the family, we want to welcome you and pray that you will join us again. Visit us over at Ase Ire to get some more of this goodness that we got going on. And there is a little change afoot at the Ase Ire family. So after some time of us being on Clubhouse, shout out to my Clubhouse crew. Our time on Clubhouse will be coming to an end, but don't worry. Monday mornings will still go strong and they will be going strong right here on YouTube. So I'm going to be traveling for these next 2 weeks, so we will not meet on Monday. We will not meet this Monday and we will not meet next Monday. We will be back on March the 2nd and we will be together right here on YouTube. So I will look forward to that new phase of our morning gatherings together. And I thank all of you who have joined me on Clubhouse over these past few years. I'm grateful to the whole Clubhouse crew for all that you have contributed. Give thanks, give thanks. So if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure that you don't miss anything. And there's a lot of other good things that I have on the horizon for us that'll be coming up soon. So make sure that you are on the email list to stay connected to everything. Ashe, 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 ashe. You know, family, how do we close it out? Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side, Ashe to the west now, Ashe north and south now, Ashe, Ashe, Ire. I do pray, family. Oh, Dabo.